In this video, we are going to see how to add EasySendy subscribers with custom fields from new form responses. So every time you receive a new response in Google Form, then you want that with the information that you have received, you should be able to add a new subscriber with custom fields in EasySendy, which is an email marketing tool. Now, how can that be done? For this, you will have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here, your trigger application would be Google Forms and your action application would be EasySendy. Now, how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply click on sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes. And also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in. And here we have reached all applications page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. As we do that, here we have reached a dashboard. On the right hand side, there is a tab create workflow. Let's click on this, and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. So here my objective is to add EasySendy subscribers with custom fields from new Google Form responses. So every time you receive a new response from Google Form, then with the information you want to create a subscriber in EasySendy with custom fields. So now I'm going to click on create. As I do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens. Action says do this. Basically, action here is the response of your trigger application. Now, as per this integration, my trigger application will be Google Forms. Let's click on this. And now the trigger event. So this is the event that will make my workflow run. And here I'm going to select new response received. Now here we have received a webhook URL which is going to act as a bridge for connecting Pabbly Connect with Google Forms. Now, how do we have to set this connection? So first we have to open our form in Google Forms. So let me show you the form that I have created. This is a registration form for a webinar that I have created. Now this has the following fields: first name, last name, contact number and email address. So here it is written that first you have to go open the form, and then what you have to do is you have to switch to response tab and click on create spreadsheet icon. Then basically what we have to do is we have to read the entire instructions. I'm going to exactly show you what you have to do. So when we come here, we have to go to the last field that we have created, and here you can see that I have toggled this towards the right. Basically this required field has to be turned on so that every time the last field is filled, automatically a response can be received. Now let's go to responses, click on these three dots, and here you can see select destination for responses. Now here we have got two options. Either a new sheet can be created or we can select an existing spreadsheet to record our responses. So I'm selecting a new spreadsheet. Let's click on create. So here we can see linking to spreadsheet. Now let's view the same in sheets. As we do that, here you would be able to see that all the fields that we had created in our form are here, including one which is timestamp. This is going to record the date and time of the response received. Now I'm going to go to forms, and here let's click on preview. As I do that, this is the form right here in front of us. Now let's fill up the form. Let's say the first name here is test. The last name here is person. Then we have the contact number here. So let's say the contact number is this. And then we have the email address. So the email address is testperson@pabblytudes.com. Let's click on submit. So here we can see that our form has been submitted, taking you to the Google Sheet. You can see that we have received the response here. Now I'm just going to format the sheet a bit so that this is absolutely clear to us. Okay, yeah. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to extensions, add-ons, get add-ons. And here we can see we have reached Google Workspace Marketplace. Here we have to look for Pabbly Connect webhooks. Here it is. So you can see that this particular application has already been installed on my system. Please make sure that you install this. And once you have installed this, close this window and refresh. Like, it is absolutely important to refresh the page, and once we have refreshed it, we are supposed to wait for a few seconds, then go back to extensions and you would be able to see the application here. Then we have to go to initial setup. Now here you can see that another window has opened where the system has automatically selected the sheet. Now here we have to paste the URL that we have received from Pabbly Connect. I'm going to copy this, go back to the sheet, paste this over here. Then comes the trigger column. Trigger column is the final data column where the response is added. So here it is our E column. So I'm going to write E here. Let's click on send test. So as we do that, here we can see that the test data has been sent successfully. Let's click on submit and we can see that the configuration is all set. I'm going to close this and take you back to extensions, back to Pabbly Connect. Here you can see send on event. So what we have to do is we have to click on this so that it can be checked. Why? Because if this is not checked, then we are not going to receive the response. So that's why this is absolutely important. So once checked, you would be able to see a tick mark right in front. Now once this is done, I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to see if we have received the API response, and here it is. This is our trigger column, timestamp, spreadsheet name ID, sheet name, sheet ID. This is the row index. Then we have the last name, first name, email address and contact number. So once we have received this, now what is my objective? My objective here is to add EasySendy subscribers with custom fields. So now my action application here would be EasySendy. Let's click on this. And the action event here would be add subscriber with custom fields. Let's click on this. Click on connect. Here again Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with EasySendy account. I'm going to click on add new connection. Now to set up this connection, we need this API key. How do we get that? So first you have to log into your EasySendy account. I have already done that. Now you have to go here to the profile and here you will be able to find APIs. And now this here is your API key. So I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. Once done, let's click on save to set up this connection. So now here we can see that EasySendy is now connected with Pabbly Connect. Now we have to map this information, the list UID, email address, first name and last name. So first, before I map this, I'm going to take you to my EasySendy account. Okay, so this is my EasySendy account. This here is the dashboard. Now you can see that there are 4 lists already created. So as I take you here, so this is the list that I'm going to work on. This is the demo list. So here you can see that it has already been captured by the system. All the lists are here. If you want to create a new list, you can just click on this create new and create a list over here. Let me show you this list now. So here you can see there are 3 custom fields. So I'm going to show you the custom fields here. So here you have email, first name and last name. So you can see that it is asking me for the same email, first name, last name. Now our objective is to add EasySendy subscribers with custom fields. Let's say that I want to add a few more fields, like I want to add phone number. So what I have to do is I have to go back to EasySendy. And here you can see this is where we have to add custom fields. Now these are the fields that I can add. So I'm going to go to add phone number field. As I do that, here I have to provide the label. So this is phone number. Okay. Now the tag. So the tag here is phone number. Then comes the help text. So in what format do you want your number to be? So I can write this. And then the description. So if I want to add any description, I could do that. Sort order, required default value, etc. I'm just going to click on save changes. As I do that and go back to Pabbly Connect here, as soon as I refresh this page, here you can see that another field has been created here, which is phone number. So this is how you can add custom fields here. Now I'm going to map this information. How? As I click on this, it is going to show me the previous step and I need the email address. So this here is the email address. Then comes the first name. So again, I'm going to go to the first step and here I'm going to write name. And here is the first person, like the name, test. Then the last name. So again, I'm going to write name and here is the last name. Then I need the phone number. So as soon as I write number, this here is the phone number. And as I click on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received the API response, which basically says that this integration is a success. So I have added an EasySendy subscriber with custom fields. Let me show you the same. So let's go to EasySendy, and here I'm going to go back to demo list. And in this particular list, I have got 8 subscribers. And yes, here you can see that test person pabblytudes.com, this particular person has been created as a subscriber here, but the status says that it is still unconfirmed. So as I take you down here, it is saying that thank you for joining our email list. Please confirm your email address now. So now I'm going to first confirm the email address. So here you can see that I have received this mail which says please click here in order to complete your subscription. So I'm going to click on this hyperlink. And here it is saying that congratulations, your subscription is now complete. I'm going to take you back to EasySendy and let's quickly refresh this page. And here we can see that the subscription has been confirmed. This basically means that our integration process is a complete success, but we also need to check the same in real time. So I'm going to go back to the registration form, submit another response here. Let's say the first name is new and the last name here is dummy. Then we have the contact number and then we have here the email address. So it is newdummy@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to submit. So as soon as I have submitted, what should happen? Automatically this subscriber must be created in EasySendy. And here you can see that newdummy@pabblytudes.com, with this email address another subscriber has been created. Again, this is unconfirmed, so I'm going to take you back to the email address and let's go to inbox, and here again I'm going to click here and give the confirmation so that the subscription is complete. And yes, now as I take you to EasySendy and refresh this page, here you can see this has been confirmed. This basically means that our integration process is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have done. So here our trigger application was Google Forms, where the event was new response received, and our action application was EasySendy, where the event was add subscriber with custom fields. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.